watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku on this Monday, March 25th. Good evening, I'm Chris Palermo, and here's what's happening. Nye County Sheriff deputies were led on a high-speed pursuit earlier today towards Las Vegas. Sheriff Joe McGill has a message for those who plan on outrunning police in the future.
Hi, I'm Sheriff McGill. This afternoon, we had a vehicle pursuit that began in the area of Mountain Falls and Mance. The vehicle went eastbound on Mance to Highway 160 and then went southbound toward Las Vegas. The issue of this particular call is an ongoing problem. Vehicle pursuits lead to injuries and deaths. There is no question about it. Anytime that an individual flees in a vehicle, that is a several thousand-pound weapon that's going down the roadway. Our agency here at NCSO, we will pursue fleeing vehicles. Oftentimes, the conditions are acceptable for us to continue to pursue a fleeing vehicle. We will continue to chase, and when we catch you, that is a felony charge. If, as a result of your vehicle pursuit and your failing to pull over when signaled by a peace officer, if a life is taken as a result of a crash, that's murder. Do not fail to stop for the police ever in any jurisdiction, and drive safely. Thank you.
And a Las Vegas assistant principal is arrested on Friday in Texas after fleeing the state. After a warrant is issued for his arrest, Samantha Roberts has more in the story.
For the fifth time within the past week, a CCSD staff member has been arrested. Dr. Howard Hughes, age 61, and former assistant principal at Del Webb Middle School, was arrested Friday in Texas. Court records showed Hughes had an active arrest warrant on 3 counts of contacting or attempting to contact a minor by a person of authority for the purpose of sex. Law enforcement sources said officers went to arrest Hughes at his home on Wednesday the 20th, but learned that he fled to Texas, where U.S. Marshals caught him Friday afternoon. There was concern he would try to cross the U.S. border into Mexico. Hughes was placed on involuntary suspension before his arrest, and his bio and photo are no longer up on the middle school's website.
More news now. For a third time now, Ian Bain's campaign signs are being vandalized. Ian is running for County Commissioner District 3. This time, 6 additional signs were spray painted. News 25 catches up with Ian Bain to tell us more.
This is the third time that my signs have been spray painted in the last couple of weeks. There were 6 last night that were hit. A few days ago, I believe, there were 5 hit, and then I believe a week prior to that, there were 5 or 6 that were hit. So this is becoming pretty regular. I can share that there were 2 people caught, and I know I discussed that before, but a little more information. I have to be careful with the information because I don't have a lot of it, and there's a lot of information that goes back and forth. But I do understand the political person that's behind this goes by the name Biden Lover. So I don't know if that's some identity that they are trying to create for themselves or if that's a message to the community. But I will say that what this says, very strong message I think to all of us, is in the event that I don't represent District 3 on the commission, the government that will represent you is likely going to be the same people who are doing things like this to signs. So it is a wake-up call, I believe, for us to take a side, whether we believe that there's corruption we have to fight or we think that everything's fine and there is no corruption. So I would recommend go to my website, ianbain.com, and see what I'm standing for. And just remember that the people who don't like me don't stand for these things. This criminal element that's coming in here is threatening to try to take control, and that's something that I'm very much against. The 5 that were hit last night were 2 on 372, 3 here on Homestead, close to 160, and then 1 on 160 in Homestead, but on 160.
More news now. U.S. veterans and their families' benefits have been threatened in recent years. Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers now joins us from the city with the inside story.
This year alone, the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs is facing fallouts for allegedly offering millions of dollars in medical care to illegals as our U.S. vets await hard-earned benefits. I came down to U.S. vets located on the outskirts of Las Vegas Boulevard and Bonanza Avenue to see what our nation's heroes actually need from America.
We need benefits for some of these guys that got psychoactive problems, medical problems. Some are physical. They got an arm missing, legs missing, where they went out and fought for the war, for our country. You know, they're still not even getting help. They're still fighting for their benefits. They ain't got no 100%. Every one of these guys should be gotten 100%. And now they're waiting and waiting, and some are waiting up to 10, 15 years.
As of January this year, more than 400,000 U.S. veteran claims still remain unprocessed. What do you need from America right now? What are you not getting right here on Bonanza Avenue and Las Vegas Boulevard? How can our country actually help you?
Well, I think it should be more detailed to the veterans' needs. We need our compensation for our PTSD or whatever it was. You know, we risked our life, our families, to serve this country, and it's like they're turning their backs on us, making us wait longer. Had to go through too much just to get what we're supposed to have.
A variety of GOP leaders have voiced their outrage at the Biden administration as it continues to cater to illegal aliens over U.S. veterans. How do you feel that much of the money allotted to you that you deserve is going to illegal immigrants right now after you defended our nation and risked your life?
Well, that's something that I appreciate you for, because honestly, it bothers me that, you know, after serving our country and so many men and women that have served our country, they have to grovel and beg for something that should be a birthright. You know, my grandfather, he passed land on to my father. Other generations before us passed land on. You know, and I've been telling my kids different stories about how, you know, historically, different people through history has helped veterans, but now it seems like the cash is just going to people that aren't from here, and that does hurt me directly.
According to the Department of Homeland Security regarding fiscal year 2022, a total of $94.3 million in taxpayers' money was funneled to health care costs for non-citizens in detention.
U.S. vets, I guess, is a nice place to have, but it should be more regulated and more in tune with the vets, you know, getting our needs, whatever we need, faster. It takes forever. You know, they only give you 90 days here, and you can't accomplish it in 90 days.
And then 90 days, then what are you supposed to do?
I guess do it on my own. I'm not sure. I haven't been there 90 days yet.
Reporting right here from U.S. Vets in Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with Southern Nevada News Network.
Thank you very much, Maria. News 25 will continue to offer the latest in military coverage across Southern Nevada. Over 90 drivers cited, 20 arrested for DUI in LVMPD's recent DUI blitz. Mikey Ruhan tells us more.
In the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department's latest DUI blitz over the weekend, officers handed out 94 citations while arresting 20 for DUI and 5 other crimes committed on Saturday, March 23rd. The arrests and citations were handed out by officers from the LVMPD Enterprise and Spring Valley Area Commands, as well as the Traffic Bureau and Dispatch.
Coming up on News 25, car show and comedians.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Rose's Show and Shine Car Show took place at Rubalcaba Mexican Restaurant on Saturday. This event showcased local classic cars that have been restored to their glory, and News 25 caught up with Rose Yeager, the organizer of this event, to find out more.
My name's Rose, and this is Rose's Show and Shine. We're out here allowing the community members to show off the vehicles that they have, that they've put all their work into. And we like to put these events together about every 3 months. Our next show will be the Saturday after Mother's Day, and we'll be holding it here at Rubicabas. They have food, drinks, great time here. Today we'll be having a local comedian and one of our musicians here performing. It's a chance to get everybody together to just kind of spend some time. And so the proceeds from the registration for this show will go to the senior center. I heard that they're looking for a new refrigerator, so we're just trying to put some proceeds towards that. And the next one, we're thinking about doing it towards RSVP to just kind of help out where we can. And then, of course, we like to host the Fall Festival Show and Shine. And so if you've been there, you're welcome to join us again. We'll be posting information and flyers on Facebook and around the community. So we look forward to hosting those and getting everybody involved.
Well, that looked like a good time, and News 25 later caught up with Byron Wayne, the comedian who performed during Saturday's car event, to learn more about his comedy performance.
I'm Byron Wayne, and I came down here at Rubalcaba's restaurant today on March 24th, Saturday. I did a little comedy routine at Rose's Car Show and Shine.
I'm Byron Wayne. I guarantee to entertain because I am the real funny comedian.
Had a really great time. I've been doing comedy for 11 years now. I first started in May of 2013. 1 year and 1 month after that, I recorded my first DVD. 1 year and 1 month after that, I recorded my second DVD. Now I've got 2,000 DVDs that I can't get rid of, so I'm just giving them away to people. I've been living here in Pahrump for 34 years. I was a school teacher here. I taught for 21 years at Rosemary Clark and Pathways. I retired in 2016, and I can't wait to get back into the comedy scene. Most of my material is relatively dirty, but today I did an all-clean 30-minute comedy show, and I think it went pretty well. Thanks a lot.
More news now. In a nationwide first, pharmacy professionals in Las Vegas filed to unionize. Mikey Ruhan has all the details.
Pharmacy professionals at CVS Omnicare Las Vegas have filed to unionize, becoming the first in the nation to join what labor organizers say is an effort to transform the industry. The Pharmacy Guild, a union focused on representing pharmacy professionals, says the goal is to secure safe staffing levels amid shortages reported across major retail pharmacies. Professionals with CVS Omnicare fill prescriptions in Nevada nursing homes. Dr. Shane Jarominski, a pharmacist and co-founder of the Pharmacy Guild, says conditions inside pharmacies have worsened since the COVID-19 pandemic began in 2020.
And Nevada will conduct first ever moose hunt.
Nevada is planning its first ever moose hunting season this fall. Wildlife managers say explosive growth in Nevada moose numbers over the past 5 years, increasing to a population of more than 100, justifies the handful of harvests planned. Scientists say the experiment of sorts should also provide a real-time peek at how the complexities of climate change affect wildlife and why these majestic, some say goofy-looking mammals the size of a horse have unexpectedly expanded their range into warmer territory. Only a few Nevada moose, perhaps just one, will be killed across the area, larger than Massachusetts and New Jersey combined, but state officials expect thousands of applications for the handful of hunting tags. The exact number of permits will be determined in the coming weeks. Nevadans can apply for the inaugural hunt, which will help guide decisions about future endeavors.
Well, the Vegas Golden Knights are in action tonight. Just a few minutes, as a matter of fact. They pulled off a win this weekend but that did not come without a cost. Mikey Ruhan has the detail in sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at www.kpvm.tv and now on Roku. Jack Eichel scored his 500th and 501st career point. They beat the Blue Jackets on Saturday night 4-2. They are in St. Louis right now taking on the Blues. UNLV men's basketball defeated Boston College 79-70 in the second round of the NIT. On Sunday night, the Running Rebels will play first seed the Seton Hall Pirates on Wednesday. UNLV Lady Rebels lost to the Creighton Blue Jays on Saturday in the Mountain West tournament, 87-73. And the Las Vegas Aviators kick off their 2024 season this Friday against the Reno Aces. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you very much, Mikey. And we're back right after this. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. Deanna Lewis of Pets Are Worth Saving tells us about a friendly dog who is looking for a forever home.
Here we have Bunny. She is a 4-year-old pit bull mix. We got her 2 years ago from the animal shelter in Las Vegas. She was adopted almost immediately by a couple. Due to unseen circumstances, she was returned to us. She is 4 years old, up to date on all of her shots, microchipped, spayed. She's very loving, compassionate. She loves to cuddle. She loves to play. When you first meet Bonnie, she's kind of standoffish. She'll bark through her cage, but once you open up the door and let her out, she's just all over you. She is $100 to adopt. We also do programs for vets. If you would like to meet Bonnie, visit us on our Facebook page at Nevada Paws Group. Call our cell phone at the thrift store is 775-253-5051, or just come into the thrift store located at 520 East Street, Suite C.
Well, in case you missed it, National Puppy Day took place on March 23rd, and to celebrate, News 25 has photos that viewers posted to our KPVM Facebook page.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, it's the Lerner and Rowe Weather Cam at the Calvada Eye right here in Pahrump. So listen, if you're driving through there, watch out for the horsies and watch out for the tumbleweeds. And we've got some rain coming in this weekend. Complete forecast up in a bit.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Roy Rosell here from the Channel 25 Weather Studios and streaming everywhere at KPVM.TV and now Roku. Taking a look at Nevada right now, up in northern Nevada, Fernley is at 56 degrees, Fallon is at 57, Carson at 53, Tonopah, the low spot in the state right now at 49 degrees, Goldfield at 52, Beatty at 63, Amargosa at 67, and Las Vegas at 65, and of course Death Valley is at 78 degrees. But here in the Paradise of Pahrump, it is currently 62 degrees, the high just a little while ago was 64. It was mostly sunny today and the wind was blowing west at 10 miles per hour. Humidity today was 16% and the sun rose this morning at 6:39 and set at 7 p.m. It's getting later day by day. The low tonight is going to be 41 degrees. The wind blows east-southeast at 6 miles per hour. It's going to be mostly clear tonight and the humidity goes up to 40%. But taking a look at the 7-day forecast, it looks like into next week we're going to go back down into the 50s, which I'm sure nobody is excited about, but the rain is also coming back. Saturday and Sunday, a 44% chance of rain and 24% next Monday. It's going to be mostly cloudy throughout the entire week, and you can slowly see all of the temperatures going from 72 degrees down to 58 degrees. I hope everybody in Pahrump stays warm and in Nevada stays warm, because apparently it's cold up there in northern Nevada too. Back to the desk, here's Chris.
Thank you very much, Miss Rosell. We're running apparently 10 degrees lower than normal these days, but summer will arrive. Thanks for watching News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Have a great night.